Squad, what it do? So honey, the reason why you clicked on this is the same reason why I felt the need to tell y'all, because it don't even sound like something normal. You know what I'm saying? The title says he tried to tie me up. Okay, we didn't necessarily get to that part just yet because honey, I wasn't going. But if I'm being honest with y'all, this definitely caught me off guard. So let's get into it. Okay, y'all, so as y'all know, I just went on a little vacay, whatever. I went to Miami and I had an amazing time with the girls. If you didn't see those vlogs, make sure you click below. But in addition to that, I went to Atlanta. I was working on a little project, whatever. And if you didn't see that, honey, go ahead and click below. You see where this is going. Oh, all right. But anyways, so let's get into it. Literally, when I was coming back from Atlanta, I had got on the plane. You know, it's a 5-hour ride, blah, blah, blah. So everything is going good. They gave me as many cookies as I wanted. You know, I be loving those. I don't know what they're called. I feel like they start with a B. But anyways, the red and white cookies on Delta. Biscoff. Ooh. If y'all ain't had them, make sure y'all get them because they good as hell. But, so yeah. On the plane, everything is good. Watching my movies, falling asleep here and there, a little narcoleptic situation. And, you know, the plane ride is coming to an end. Okay, when it's coming to an end, the guy behind me taps me and he's like, hey, do you live in LA? And I said, yes, I do. And he was like, well, are you in a rush when you get off the plane? I'm like, no. And he was like, well, I would like to ask you a couple questions, whatever. I don't see any harm, you know. He was like, I would like to ask you a couple questions about LA. Let's be specific. And I was like, okay, you know, that's cool. So plane ride is still going on, blah, blah, blah. And excuse me, when it ends, I'm like, okay, what the hell this man gonna ask me? You know, like I had to tell him, I said, just so you know, I'm kind of new to LA myself, so I don't really know everything there is to know. You know what I'm saying? I'm really like being naive, thinking that he really wants to ask me questions about LA, right? But anyways, I'm like, okay, cool. So we're boarding the plane, and so I'm walking ahead, you know, trying to go ahead and kind of lose him a little bit, because what do you possibly want to know about LA that I could tell you that you ain't gonna figure out on your own? So I was like, you know what, let me be nice, you know. So he catches up, whatever. My bad, y'all. Message. Anyways, he catches up, whatever. And he was like, so how long you been living in LA? I said, oh, I've been here since December. And he was like, okay, cool. Well, I'm doing an interview out here, and if I get the job, I'm going to be moving, and I don't know anybody out here, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, it's a cool place where you can meet a lot of people. That won't be an issue at all. You know, basically saying, nigga, like, get out here and go meet some people, you know, like, whatever. So he's like, well, how you like it out here? I was like, it's really cool. I love the weather, you know, everything that I told y'all. And he was like, well, that sounds good. And he was like, so what do you do out here? Next thing you know, somebody was like, oh my God, Lala, I love you so much. And I was like, okay, that's the face that I made, because it's kind of, when you walk in with somebody who doesn't know what you do and they're clueless, it make you feel regular for that moment, you know what I'm saying? And then whenever somebody kind of like low-key blow your cover, it's like, dang, you know? Because next thing you know, you get a whole thing of questions like, oh, well, what do you do? Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da, and all that extra stuff. So anyways, when that happened, of course, I took the picture with the pretty girl and her mom. Shout out to y'all. And kept it moving. So he tried to play like, you know, it was nothing. But I already knew it was, because as we kept walking, he was like, he was like, so what do you do? And I couldn't think of a lie fast enough. So I told him, oh, I do social networking. That sounds, you know, businessy. You know what I was saying? I do videos on social media. So I said, I do social networking. And he was like, okay, what exactly does that mean? Fine. I was like, oh, I do beauty videos on YouTube. No, I said I do beauty videos online. He was like, oh, okay, cool. Honey, I feel like that was the wrong thing to tell that man. Okay? And I'm going to tell y'all why here shortly. So literally, we're walking and he's like, yeah, I'm into, he said he does social, no, he said that he's some kind of counselor for campus, and he wanted to change locations so he could basically get a promotion and make more money and stuff like that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, honey. You know, I always say go ahead and get your money up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he was on. And so he asked me, he was like, so do you enjoy what you do? I said, absolutely. I love it. You know, I said, I get to travel. I get to do what I want. And he said, oh, so you work for yourself? And I said, yes, I do. I work for myself. And he's like, I'm trying to get to that point. And anytime somebody says that they want to work for themselves, I automatically, it piques my interest, because I would like to know what exactly it is that you would like to do for yourself, you know? And so I asked him, I said, okay, I said, so you want to work for yourself? What kind of business would you like to get into? You know what I mean? Like, what is it that you would like to do? And he said, and I quote, rope tying. No, pause. He didn't say that just yet. I said, what kind of business is it that you would like to do? I'm trying to make sure I tell y'all the story verbatim, honey, so that way y'all can understand exactly how I was feeling in each moment, okay? So he said, you know about fetishes? I said, huh? He said, you know fetishes? Mind you, I'm hearing him say, you know fetishes? And I'm like, huh? You know fetishes? Huh? Do you know fetishes? Yeah, I know what fetishes are. Mind you, honey, I didn't want to come off, you know, as being fast grown or nothing like that. So I was like, yeah, I know about fetishes. But in my mind, I'm thinking, yeah, I know about fetishes. And the fetishes that I know about is nasty. So what are you saying? So when I said, yeah, I know about it, he was like, okay, I'm into rope tying. And I was like, oh, okay, he got a rope tying fetish, right? But then I said, unless you're a little Boy Scout or something, honey, how the hell you gonna make money off of rope tying? He said, oh, well, it's a form of art. And I was like, okay, cool. So I'm literally trying to think of how the hell rope tying is a form of art. And he was like, well, you know, you basically make art and you put the ropes around people in an artistic way, da da da. And I'm literally thinking about what the hell he could be possibly talking about, and it's not connecting. You see what I'm saying? Unlike the coloring books that I used to do back in the day, honey, it's not connecting. So I was like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know what the hell you talking about. And he was like, well, it's really simple. He was like, you know, it's like art, you know, and you tie different people together for imagery. You know, he said, you model, you know, and I feel like he got that. I would be into it because, you know, I do the, in his mind, the whole makeup thing. Let's be clear, I do the makeup thing. But he's thinking like, oh, she'll probably be into this. Okay, so when he said that, I said, honey, I don't know what you're talking about. So let me go ahead and look it up, right? So he told me to look up BDSN. BDSN rope tying. So I go on Google and I type that in. Y'all, let me show you a couple of the pictures that showed up. Hell no. Honey, when I saw these pictures, I said, I don't know if this is what you meant to show me or if it's something totally different. He was like, no, that's not what I'm talking about. Do y'all know that this man goes to show me some pictures on his phone that looks like the exact same thing? These girls is tied up in ropes, coochie out. Can I say, honey, vagina out, freaking breast out, and they just tied up in ropes in intricate designs. So you think because you intricately place ropes on these girls while they butt naked, that's cute, that's modeling. I said, do they always do it naked? He was like, I mean, well, they a lot of times wear lingerie. Nigga, you really basically trying to get to quote unquote know somebody, I guess that was his attempt, and letting them know that you into dominatrix and bondage and rope tying and all that extra stuff. That ain't how you gonna get somebody's attention, honey. Even if I was interested, you dang sure lost my interest. So you gotta play it cool though, because clearly since this nigga is into tying girls up in ropes and stuff, he might be crazy enough to try to freaking choke me out in public even though he just met me. I don't know. So I'm not about to risk it. I continue hold my cool. I was like, that's different. You ever heard of 50 Shades of Grey? And he was like, yeah, I have. I said, that's exactly what the hell this is giving me. Honey, one thing about me, I don't know how to freaking sugarcoat nothing. And whatever the hell fly out of my mouth, honey, that's just what it is. So, literally, we're walking, you know, hardest time. This is the longest time it ever took me to find my suitcase when I'm in a freaking airport. And I swear that it was literally like a freaking test or something. So, I was like, okay, you know, let me keep it pushing. So I finally found my suitcase and I was like, okay, well, you know, I gotta go to rideshare because I'm about to catch an Uber. And he was like, okay, I'll walk with you. I'm like, okay. So we go walking, you know, and I was like, oh, I gotta go upstairs because thankfully that's where rideshare was. He was like, okay, well, cool, you know, take my number and hit me up. He said the interview should go great, and he was like, I should be here in May or June sometime. And I'm just like, okay, cool. So I do the whole notion of typing his number in my phone, you know, playing it cute like that. But when that nigga walked off, I'm thinking to myself, you really think that I'm about to sit here and call you, honey? You about to have me tied up on somebody's ceiling, hanging like I'm Spidey Women or something like that? You probably gonna have a freaking hotel room and have me trapped up in a freaking dungeon or something. Worse, you might even have me in a closet thinking that it's R. Kelly part 156. I'm not playing with you. Like, I must say, and y'all get this, I ain't even describe him. He was a handsome dude. You know what I mean? He was decent. He was black. And I'm not even being stereotypical, but I'm about to be stereotypical. That sounds like a rich white man type of thing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never heard of a black dude, you know, being into some kinky stuff like that. But then on top of all of this, you just now meeting me and you gonna tell me all this? And you think I'm about to be cool with it, huh? Child, let me tell y'all some stuff, okay? LA is lit. But I'm sure there's a whole bunch of stuff that I don't know about that goes on in LA. And if it got anything to do with some stuff like that, I don't even want to know. I don't want to know what the hell going on around these parts. I'm naive. I'm green. Let's keep it just like that. But I will tell you this, moving forward, when somebody say that they want to freaking ask me a couple questions about the city that I live in, I'm going to say, oh, I'm sorry, but okay, I can't help you, and that's that. So if there's anything that y'all want to take from this, honey, never judge a book by its cover, because I dang sure would have never guessed that that nigga was into tying some hoes up in a basement and hiding them for dead. Thank y'all for watching, honey. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. And let me know what the hell you would have done in this situation. And I swear to God, every part of this story was not freaking, every part of this story was real. Very much so real. Okay? Okay, y'all. I'm about to go wind down. It's been a long day, but I had to tell somebody. Okay? I love y'all, honey. Love y'all for real. No, Monique. Bye!